Katie, that vegan teacher, and the reason that I'm here on social media is because I used to eat animals and I feel bad about it. I didn't know about the dairy industry, for example. I didn't know what happens to the mother cows that they are forced to be pregnant, that their babies are taken away and killed. When I found out about the baby cows taken away from their moms, it made me really sad. So I stopped. I stopped eating them and I stopped wearing any kind of animal clothing. And I just decided to become vegan after that. So guys, thank you for coming in today. Who's all here? Oh, thank you for calling me queen. What do you guys think about this, by the way? What do you think about all hospitals and schools should be vegan? What do you think? Can you think of a reason why all hospitals should be vegan? All hospitals, should they be bringing dead bodies into the hospital or to a school? What do you guys think? Hey, YouTube. Someone says no. Yeah, exactly. I don't think so either. I don't think that there should be any dead bodies in hospitals or schools, because if we're trying to help people to be good citizens, we're trying to help people to not hurt anyone, then it kind of only makes sense. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, what about prisons? What about prisons? Should prisons be vegan? Should we be having dead bodies in prisons when you're trying to rehabilitate people, trying to make people kinder and less violent? Should we really be bringing death into there? Or should we be teaching all the prisoners how to make healthy vegan foods and how to chop the vegetables, put them all together, make sauces, so that when they leave prison, they will be completely vegan and healthy, I feel like in prison, they should teach them nutrition courses and how to prepare vegan food so when they go out into the world, they can make the world a better place. But hey, what do you guys think? Hi there. Tofu is very yummy. Yes, very good. Tofu is very yummy. I'm going to pin your comment. There you go. I just pinned your comment. Tofu is very yummy. And you guys on TikTok, what do you have to say? Hey, thank you, King O Pop, for following me. That is very sweet. Thank you very much. Hey, Wills, thank you for following me. Cornish, what did you say? Cornish hens? Cornish game hens are just baby birds. Oh, I know. It's sad, isn't it? How people hurt animals. Thanks, guys, for reposting as well. You guys are really awesome. All right, so earlier, the last stream I did, I was wearing this one. It feels great to be vegan. If you guys have any other ideas about different necklaces I can make, let me know. I'm open to it. I do have like a machine that can put the plastic around them, and you can see that they're different on both sides. You see that? Can you guess why they're that way? Can you guess why? Yes, it's true that I am also a nurse. I was trained as a nurse and I worked as a nurse for 25 years. And then I went to university to become a school teacher. So I went to university for 4 years to become a teacher in English, teaching English as a second language. So that's kind of my specialty. So for example, I could go to China and they stick me in a classroom and I would know how to teach them English because I learned how to use my body and gestures and repetition and songs and everything. And I did really well as a teacher. I really loved teaching kids who love to learn. It's really fun to teach them. But like all teachers nowadays, it was difficult sometimes. All the teachers are saying how it's difficult in the classroom because so many kids don't listen, they don't do their homework, and if they misbehave, then you call home and the parents always say that their child's an angel. So if their child threw a rock at you, they would say, oh no, you must have deserved it. So parents were always fighting, kids were always fighting with each other. So anyway, let's get into the lesson today, all right? We have Elijah who wants to come in. And if you guys want to speak to me over here on my YouTube channel, put a super chat in at the bottom of the screen. I'll be able to see it. And if you can, if you want to write something that's positive, that would be great. Let me say hi to people here. Somebody says spam is better than tofu. Well, I don't think so because that would be hurting an animal, right? So I'm going to put you in a 5-minute timeout because you didn't write something nice. Okay. You have to write something kind, or else you get timed out if I catch you. All right. Uh, Thank you, Pietro, for joining, and Just Sam. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, so somebody wants to come in here and talk to me. The person's name is Katie Bug, and they have 22 followers. Let's see if they are now. Oh, hold on a second. By accident. Oh, by accident, I followed that person. I just followed you by accident. Oh, well. Hey, sorry, Katie. I'm going to go to the next person. Thank you very much for the little roses on the screen. Thank you for that. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hi. Welcome to the live stream.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So I'm Miss Katie. I'm that vegan teacher, and we're here to help to teach the class, and you're here to practice to be a vegan on TikTok. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to read?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 18, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned that doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to read. In this day and age, it's kind of scary out there. But okay, here we go. Here's
especially in the United States.
I think so. It seems like that, but okay. So here we go. Questions about prisons. These are questions that people ask me, and I compile them all together. This one says, why should we care about people in jail? Why should we care about people in jail? Here you go. Read this card. Read the answer.
People in jail are there because they did bad things, but while they are in prison, we should be helping them to become better people. Feeding them murder is not the best way to help them redeem themselves. Feeding them
Hold on. When you get to the end of a sentence, redeem themselves. Have to stop, okay? Because otherwise it just sounds like one long.
So.
Yeah, a lot of people say they have that, but that's not an excuse. You can still stop when you see a period, okay? All right, so feeding them murder is not the best way to help them redeem themselves. So you stop and let people have that sentence in their mind, okay? Okay, read the last one.
Yeah. Feeding them healthy, currently free good foods is
cruelty-free. That means without any cruelty.
Yeah.
Okay, so feeding them healthy, cruelty-free foods is the right way to do that.
I got that mixed up too.
All right, well, thank you very much for reading the card. So yeah, I'm just going to read this card for YouTube in case they didn't see it and hear it. So the question was, why should we care about people in jail? And the answer is, people in jail are there because they did bad things. But while they are in prison, we should be helping them to become better people. Feeding them murder is not the best way to help them redeem themselves. That means to be better, to undo the harm. Feeding them healthy, cruelty-free foods is. Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think I agree with that.
Yeah? Yeah, you think it's the right thing to do to try to help the prisoners to become better people and to leave the prison knowing how to cook all different vegan lasagna, vegan pizzas, vegan spaghetti sauces, vegan chilies, you know, how to make potatoes, mashed potatoes that are vegan and all that stuff. Think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
All right. Great. Okay, is there anything else you want to say to the class before you leave?
I love meat.
Yeah, lots of people do. Have you tried any kind of vegan burgers or vegan nuggets yet? Vegan sausages? There's lots of different brands out there. Beyond Meat is a good brand. Beyond Burgers, they taste pretty good. They taste they taste like real meat. But I wouldn't want to hurt an animal. You know, I'd rather eat anything besides someone. It makes me sad to think that I used to eat animals. Hey, I just want to show you this in case I didn't show you before. This is something called textured vegan protein. This is something that you can put in a sauce to make it more oomphy. This is, you put this in the sauce. You know, you can see it's hard right now, right? Dried out. But these are like these little nuggety things. and they're made completely out of plants. It's just soy. So you can put that in whatever you're eating, and it will absorb it, and it'll be like a meaty type of texture. So that's something you can order. You order it in a big bag. I just put it in this peanut butter jar to show you. It's called textured vegan protein. You just have this in your house whenever you're eating something and you're like, oh, I have so many vegetables and I have all this sauce, but I want something more oomph in there to kind of bite into. You could do that. And if you want another version of it, this one is one that is just a little bit smaller. It's the same idea. They're just a bit smaller. And this has more of a sort of a texture of ground beef. So if you're making a spaghetti sauce, you can put this in there and you don't have to hurt any animals. Isn't that cool? I'm just going to put them back, okay? Actually, which one do you think you would like to buy if you could? I'm just curious. What do you guys think? On TikTok and on YouTube, which one do you think that you would rather have? If you have a choice, and let's say you're at my house and I'm making you a chili, would you rather have the one that's bigger, so you have like big chunks that taste like meat, that feel like meat rather in taste, yeah. Or would you rather have the little ones that are just kind of mixed in, sort of like, more like ground beef style? I'm gonna see what you guys say. Somebody just write bigger or smaller. Okay, you guys, somebody wrote bigger. Okay, Devin says the big one. Devin would prefer the big ones. Someone says both. Oh, that's true. We could mix both together. I never even thought of that. I don't know why I never thought of that before. Yeah, so both. Somebody says they'd like the smaller one. So there's a super chat over here. Let me see what this person writes. Chunk it up, sister. All right, so you like the big one? You like the big chunks? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys for being so kind over here. This is great. Let me see if I have anything else here that I need to read. I don't want to miss any of your comments, but it's hard because they're going very fast. If you want to make sure that I read what you're writing, a super chat is the best way. And the turquoise ones stay. Like this one is still there. I don't know if you can still see it. I still see it on the screen. But the yellow ones stay the longest. So if you really want to make your point, that's one way that you could do that. All right. Let me see. Somebody says Jesus loves me. Okay. That's good, I guess. I don't really believe in religion. I don't really like religions. I think they cause people to not think clearly. You know? Do you really believe that there's a sky daddy up there watching us? Do you guys? You know, you can be a happy person without believing in these fairy tales. Yeah, you can be a good person. Hey guys, we're going to learn about nutrition. All right, so if you know how to read, come on in. We're going to learn about cruciferous vegetables. I know, everybody's idea of a good time. Woohoo! By the way, it's 5 o'clock in the morning here in Italy. Yes, I wake up at 4:15, and sometimes I do live stream at this time because I want to make sure that I reach an audience that is in different parts of the world. Is anybody here from California, by the way? I'm in Italy. Where are you guys from? Write where you're from in the chat. It's really interesting to see. Let me see, where's everybody from? England, over here. We got England people on TikTok. And over here, Canada. Hey, I'm from Canada. Yeah, I'm Canadian. I'm a Canadian citizen. I was born in Montreal. Hi, Illinois. All right, cool. Texas. Hey, Texas. Hi, people from Texas. Hi, beautiful vegans from Texas. You guys are probably thinking vegans from Texas, but yeah. Somebody's here from Kentucky, Germany. Okay, Germany, all right. Exactly, yeah. Don't eat animals because they're cute. But even if they weren't cute, that's not a reason to eat them. Mexico, really cool. All right, guys, so if you want to come next in, Cole, I prefer you don't put a rodeo hat on my head, okay? I don't want a rodeo hat on my head. I'm gonna ask you why you did that. Hi, Cole.
Hello.
Hi, Cole. Why did you put a rodeo hat on my head when you know that's something I dread?
Oh, sorry.
I'd like you to decorate with some fruit on the desk. Do you know how to read, Cole?
I love fruit.
Good. All right. Do you know how to read?
I love to read.
All right. This is about cruciferous vegetables. Can you say cruciferous?
Cruciferous.
All right, that's a pretty good start. A lot of people have a hard time with that word. So a cruciferous vegetable is, you're going to learn examples of them. We can see a picture here. What do you see here?
Broccoli.
Yeah, and this is actually kale. Have you ever tried kale?
I love making kale chips.
Okay, cool. And this one is cauliflower, right?
Okay.
So these are 3 types of cruciferous vegetables. Now, what's so great about cruciferous vegetables is that, well, you're going to learn. Can you read this here? According to nutritionfacts.org,
Cruciferous vegetables have sulforaphane, which can prevent DNA damage and many types of cancers.
isn't that cool? So when you eat these vegetables, you can help to prevent DNA damage in your own body and certain types of cancers. That's why the carnivore diet is not good. Hey, I never saw that before.
I love the carnivore diet. It helps me
That
build
was
muscle and
That
strength.
was so cute. Hold on one sec. Thank you to the person who put the kangaroo on. Well, you know that there are vegans in the Olympics who have trained for many, many years and they never eat a single animal. Right, Cole? You know about that? Have you ever?
No, because everybody I see like eats meat.
I know. That's because you're in this culture of this is part of society that's brainwashed everyone. But listen,
I eat meat to build muscle.
I know you just
and be
told
strong
me.
at the gym.
I know you just told me that. Okay, and I acknowledged it. So I'm not sure why you're repeating it, but I'm looking you right in the eye and I'm acknowledging what you said. Okay, I know why you do it. What I'm trying to do is to make you realize that there are so many healthy vegans. There are vegans in the Olympics at all levels, cycling, swimming. Oh, you left alive. You left alive. Well, I guess you got a click. You know, that happens. These people who eat meat all the time, when they realize, hold on, wait a second, maybe she's right, they kind of run away. And actually, I'm okay with that because it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. It takes 100 light bulb moments where you think about it and you kind of also feel for the animals. There's different kinds of clicks, right? Some of them are in your head and some of them are in your heart. And so this one I think got to his head, because we really didn't talk about how the animals feel. Anyway, Cole, thank you for coming in. You did manage to read an entire paragraph before you ran away. So that I appreciate. You know, you can come back another time and try to read 2 paragraphs next time. It's interesting. It's so interesting. People are fascinating. What's going on with you guys over here on YouTube? Okay, so here's an interesting comment. Sunny wrote, "Don't force people to be vegan." Sunny, are you all right? Are you like mentally okay? Do you know what it means to force somebody? Like if I force this pencil to be broken in half, it means I break it physically. You're so silly. Come on, Sunny. I'm going to have to put you in a timeout for that, all right? I'm going to put you in a 5-minute timeout for just saying something so silly. Now you sit at the back of the class and think about it. All right, let's go to the next person. Oh, before we do though, I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. Wow, this is great, guys. Thank you so much. 37 people just followed in the last few minutes. You guys are awesome. Let me see who else is following. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing the live, Cece. Andy, thanks for being here. Hi, Cody. Thank you for following. Andrew, thanks for sharing. Thank you, Grayson, for the beautiful big pink heart here on TikTok. Thank you. 2 of them. 3. Grayson, you're very sweet. Oh, and Grayson's also putting the little ones. You're going crazy, Grayson. You're my new favorite person. All right, let's see if Grayson wants to read a card. Grayson made it to the top of the list. I'm going to read Grayson's bio. Grayson has 339 followers, but no bio. Just a picture of a little boy, though. I think it's a boy with a big bump on his head. Was that you? Did you fall when you were little, Grayson? Did you fall on your head? Hi, Grayson.
Hi, bitch.
Hi. Is that a picture of you where you fell on your head as a child? There's a big bump on your head. Is that why?
Oh yeah.
Is that why you're mean? I feel bad. I feel bad you fell on your head. So
hey,
why?
Do you want to watch my game of Siege?
Why did you decide to be mean? Why did you decide to be mean? I'm not sure why you did that. Don't you find that strange? You come in and call me that right away. I never did a single thing wrong to you ever. You know why they do that? Do you know why meat eaters do that? Because they're jealous. They are jealous of vegans because they know we're doing the right thing, and they're like, I'd like to be vegan too, but I like to taste the meat too much. And they think they can't control themselves. Listen, meat eaters, listen up, you meatheads. You have 2 hands and a brain, right? You can control yourself. You go to the grocery store, and if your hand is starting to reach for the dead bodies, you just take your other hand and you pull it away. Okay, let's practice, right? Also, by the way, you know your legs, you're also in charge of them. You don't even have to walk to the cemetery part of the grocery store. I know, mic drop moment, right? Pencil drop moment. You don't have to hurt animals. You are in charge of your legs. Don't walk to the cemetery part of the grocery store. Don't walk to the morgue part of the grocery store. You are also in charge of your hands. When you're going to get milk and your hand's going for the cow milk, your brain should be able to say, wait a second, if I buy cow milk, that's not good for the planet either, because animal agriculture is the leading cause of ocean dead zones, forest deforestation, pollution, animal extinction. Every time you eat an animal product, you're responsible for that. So your hand's going for the cow milk, take your other hand, which is also occupied by your brain, and move it away and go whoop over here, soy milk. Okay? See how that works? You can be in charge. All right, let's try and get somebody, since we couldn't get the meat eaters to read these cards. Meat eaters seem to have a hard time reading. Maybe we have a vegan who'd like to come in and show everyone how to read properly. Who's Sophia? Let's see who Sophia is.
Hi.
Hi, Sophia. I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61 years old, and I have been vegan since June 27th, 2016. Tell me a little bit about...
Really? That's so cool.
Yeah, it's been almost 10 years. How about you?
Whoa.
Tell me a little bit about you. What is your story?
I want to be vegan, but like my parents, they don't like support that. But I have
One
a question.
second. I want to ask you something. Wait. Well, first you're going to read before you ask me something,
Wait,
okay?
Can I read 2 cards?
Yeah, we'll see. Hold on. All right.
Okay,
So
okay.
what you just told me is your parents don't support you being vegan. Now the word vegan means kind to animals. So what you just told me is that your parents don't support you being kind to animals. Do you see how messed up your parents are for doing that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really messed up.
So I want you to tell them next time. Say, Mom and Dad, the word vegan means kind to animals. Okay? So you say to them, Mom and Dad, if you don't support me being vegan, it means you are supporting me to be cruel to animals, which is not what parents should be teaching. All right, let's get into a little bit about the food, okay? So we're talking about cruciferous vegetables. Okay? All right, can you read this card?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it's a little blurry. Can you like focus it? Okay. According to nutritionfacts.org, cruciferous vegetables.
Hold on, we're going to
have
work on it together.
sulforaphane.
We're going to work on it together. Cruciferous. Cruciferous.
Cruciferous.
Say it 3 times. Everyone say it. Practice saying it. Cruciferous. Cruciferous.
Cruciferous.
Keep going. Want to hear it 3 times.
Cruciferous. Cruciferous. Cruciferous.
You got it. Okay. So cruciferous vegetables have sulforaphane.
Have Wait, can you say that again?
Sulforaphane. Sulforaphane.
Sulforaphane.
We're going to learn stuff today. I know, big words. Oh my God. Okay, so according to nutritionfacts.org, this is a great website, nutritionfacts.org.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, this is run by a doctor, and he does a lot of research, and he decided to be vegan after researching how healthy it is. So, according to nutritionfacts.org, cruciferous vegetables have sulforaphane, which can prevent
DNA damage and many types of cancer.
All right, cool. All right, so you ready to keep reading?
Yes.
All right, here we go. You got this. Less than
A single serving a day of cruciferous may cut the risk of cancer progression by more than half. Examples of cruciferous veggies are broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, arugula, bok choy.
No, don't
delicious-
say it. Don't say it wrong. If you don't know it, think to yourself, maybe I pronounced it wrong. Right, so the one with the A, number 6.
Arugula.
Yeah, arugula. That's a vegetable.
Arugula.
Arugula. And then the next one,
Bok choy.
have you ever tried bok choy?
I have not tried bok choy.
You'd like it. It's like a kind of lettuce, but it's just really good. You know, it's the kind that you just can eat a lot of. It's just good. Try it. We'll go into the store, and guys, everyone, your homework is to go to the store and try to find some bok choy. Bok choy.
I will.
All right?
I'll put that on
And
my
the
list.
number 8 is?
Radishes and turnips.
All right. So I would like you to take a screenshot of this, okay?
Okay, I got you. I took a screenshot.
Okay. Now your homework is I want you to practice reading that card. And you guys too on TikTok. TikTok are the ones who read. Guys, everyone take a screenshot. And when you come on this live stream, you can request, you could say, Miss Katie, I'd like to read the card about cruciferous veggies because I practiced at home. All right, so next time,
Wait, can I read another card?
hold on one second. Okay, so these are the cruciferous veggies. Well, let me just see how many people want to come in, okay, sweetheart? Because if there's a lot, let me just see how many. There's 70 people who want to say hi to me, though.
Wait. Can you answer my question though?
Yes.
I have one question.
Yeah.
So you know how like pets, like a lot of pets, like in dog food, just like meat and stuff.
Hold on,
like,
I
if you're
didn't.
vegan,
Wait, no, 1 sec. I didn't hear what's the end stuff. Say it again. I know. Do I know
Okay.
like pets? What?
that like pets like in their food and stuff, it's not vegan. So if you're vegan, should your pet be vegan too?
Yes, of course. Like here, you wanted to read a little more. Here you go. Look. Read it.
Okay. This is what vet-approved vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine in it. Google it.
Taurine.
Taurine.
Has taurine in it, okay? So this is what my dog eats.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't come in a tiny container like this. This is a spice container that I put it in just to show you guys. But it has taurine in it. So there's different kinds of vet-approved vegan dog food. And my dog has been eating this for 9 years.
Wait.
So
like,
she
eating, like,
is
non-
vegan. My dog eats no animals, no cheese, no meat. My dog is 11 and a half years old and she's vegan. So we feed her this kind of food because it has all the nutrients that my dog needs.
That's really cool.
Right?
Has
So
your,
we don't have to pay anyone to kill any animals.
Wait, can I feed that same food to my cat?
Actually, there is vegan cat food too. Yes. You could just Google it
Wait.
online.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have like alternatives to like eggs?
You mean like to scramble? Well, I have something have you ever
Yeah.
tried? Yeah, you can take tofu and you can mix it up and make a tofu scramble. That's one of the things you can do. And
Is
if you're
tofu
cooking,
good? I never had it.
well, it depends how you cook it. If you just try to eat it plain, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like blah. But every time you cook it, you add your onions or your spices. Sometimes people make actually delicious desserts using tofu because there's different types of tofu. There's a harder one, and there's a more soft one. You can make a pudding out of it, like chocolate pudding. So good. Yeah, there's lots of different ways. Here's a song about tofu.
Oh, I'd love to hear this song.
Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Eating eggs is so last century, nobody needs to, so here's what you do. Mash tofu, green onions, and celery in a pan, add black salt, turmeric, and spices, yes you can. Mix in some vegan mayo, mix in some vegan mayo. Now mix in a salty pickle, yeah that's the way to go, oh woo. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. The egg industry's just a cycle of misery. Let's make the animal Holocaust history. Tofu scramble, it's so easy to do. Woo-hoo. Learn how to make it, cause saving animals will make them happy and will make you happy too.
There you go. That is a tofu scramble song. Guys, I want you to thank our last guest so much. What a wonderful teaching assistant. Read well, was polite, and showed enthusiasm. Guys, thank you very much. Let's all tap on the screen 100 times right now. If everyone taps on the screen, what do you think this number is going to go up to, guys, on TikTok? TikTok, you guys are amazing. Oh, look at all, Daisy's here. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Jinxie. Hi, Rach. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Kaylin. Hi, Ziner. Hi, Michael. Guys, we're tapping on the screen 100 times each, okay? Everyone tap, and you guys on TikTok, on YouTube, you can tap as well. There's going to be little hearts that pop up. See, I see little hearts on the side. Let's tap on the screen. Okay, it's going to be shaky a bit, guys. I know. It's going to shake because I'm tapping. So you see when you tap on the screen on TikTok, all these little hearts come. See how fast I'm tapping? It only takes about a minute to put 100 taps on, 100 hearts. And what that does is it shows the algorithm that you care about animals. It shows the algorithm that you don't want to hurt them. So if you love cats, tap on the screen. Put 100 hearts on the screen. All right, I just put 129 in that short time. Now I'm going to keep tapping. As soon as you stop tapping, it shows at the top how many taps you did. So tap as much and as fast as you can. See what happens. You guys are doing great. All right, look at that, guys. We're up to 35,000 likes. Let me see. Oh, 35.7. Oh, 36,000 likes. Yay. You guys are awesome. Smiley sticker. This is actually a little magnet. Yeah. All right, guys, so we're doing great. So today we've been talking about, for you guys who are new here, we've been talking about how all hospitals and schools should be vegan. All hospitals and schools should be vegan because we're trying to rehabilitate people if they've done something wrong in a prison, for example. And when we're talking about health, why would we bring dead animals into a hospital? Why would we feed people meat which is linked to cancer when we can feed our patients healthy foods? So I have worked in a hospital, and I've worked in many hospitals and many schools. And each of the hospitals I worked in, there were dead animals. And each of the schools I worked in, they brought dead animals in and they stuck them in the cafeteria. And stolen milk that belonged to a mother cow. So we are here to remind you that cow's milk is for baby cows, and every time you drink cow's milk, you're hurting the animals. Right, guys? You know that. Hey, thank you for the little roses and the hearts, guys. This is great. Okay, let's see if you guys want to put in any little decorations. I'm going to read your names out loud. Madison. Thank you for the decoration, Madison. It's really kind of you to put some little roses on the screen. And we have Ben. Ben also put a little decoration on the screen. Who else do we have? Oh, you have a sort of a symbol and not a name that I can read. So, okay, Emerald, thank you for the decoration. Landon, thank you for the decoration. Now, if you guys want to go to the top of the screen, of the live stream, by the way, then you have to put a bigger decoration. And, okay, wait 1 second. Somebody wrote something here. Anna May wrote something. Anna May wrote, I'm wondering, what is your opinion on how First Nations used animals to survive? You know what's weird? Your comment was actually banned. Anna May, your comment was banned by TikTok. I wonder why. I'm going to unban it, okay? So there, because you wrote it, and there's nothing wrong with your question. Yeah. Okay, and somebody wrote, may I please go? I want to talk, please. I don't know why TikTok would ban a comment like that. There's nothing wrong with what you guys are writing. Okay, other comments that are banned. Anyway, I'm going to approve them, okay? I've approved them. So First Nations people, I'm not sure by what you mean by that. If you're talking about years ago, when they were hunting animals, well, I think it's cruel, but we don't live in that day and age now. We live in a place now where we can go to a grocery store and we can buy everything that we need without hurting any animals. Oh, I have a super chat over here. Thank you to the person named Augustine. Augustine gave us super chat and wrote, Yo, vegan teacher, have you? Okay, hold on. Yo, vegan teacher, there should be like a comma or something like that after that, okay? Have you tried the dragon fruit before? Have I tried dragon fruit before? I've tried jackfruit and dragon fruit. I'm not sure if I've actually tried it. Let me see what else you're writing. It's very interesting fruit with lots of seeds inside. Also, I'm eating at Subway. No vegetables, sorry. You're not eating a single vegetable right now? Is that true? If you're eating a Subway sandwich, usually you have a tomato on there or a piece of lettuce. That's a vegetable. And just the fact that you're eating the sandwich part, well, that's made from grains. So the vast majority of what you're eating is actually vegetables and fruits. So what you could do is simply change that up. Don't put the dead animal in your Subway sandwich. Instead, put a vegan version, which doesn't hurt any animals. Okay? All right. Thanks for the super chat. But next time, don't write anything about how you're hurting animals, because I'm not interested in that. Write something nice, okay? Like I like the first part where you're talking about dragon fruit. That was cool. All right. So somebody wrote here, what made you start thinking that way and why? Well, I just started coming across social media and I saw people who were vegan and I thought it was interesting. This is a long time ago. Well, it started before that because I was first vegetarian for a long time. I didn't eat animals, but I still drank milk. And I regret that. That was a big mistake. That was a big X for me. Big X for me. Because I was still drinking cow's milk. And I was still eating eggs. That's why you must never be vegetarian. Don't make the mistake I did. Just be fully vegan. Because if you're vegetarian, you're still hurting animals. It's really sad. We don't need to do that. Right, guys? All right, let me see. I have my goodness, there's a lot of beautiful comments here. I love the comments with all the fruits and vegetables, guys, on YouTube. So beautiful, all the decorations that I saw there. How to eat eggplant. Oh, everything's available on just by Googling it. So many recipes. I have a comment here that says, veggies, tofu, and fruits are yummy, says somebody named Meishmo or something like that. So I like your comment. So I'm going to pin it and I'm going to change it up. I like to replace the pinned comment every once in a while. So if you guys write something really nice, all these beautiful decorations, I might be able to pin yours too over here on YouTube. Now on TikTok, we're going to continue to read, okay? Now we're going to make sure that you guys get some check marks. Check mark if you do something good. Yeah? Okay. Is this backwards for you? Or is this backwards? Wait. This? Is that right? Does that look right to you guys? Is this backwards or the right way? Is this backwards? Thank you. Okay, let me go to the next person. You're sweet. Hi, precious. Somebody's name is Mars Bar. Now, Mars Bars are not vegan because they contain milk. And milk comes from a cow. And the cow has been sexually assaulted and forced to be pregnant. And that's not right. See, every time you drink cow's milk, you see, oh, that's the bunny, but here's the baby cow. This baby cow's being kidnapped. This is a boy cow. He was already kidnapped. He's put in these little huts. And then after that, he's going to be killed. Veal is a baby cow. So if you go to the grocery store, you go to the cemetery part of the grocery store, you're going to see dead animals. And it says veal, and that's a baby cow. Just a baby. Yeah, it's really sad. Now, the reason they kill the baby boy cows and not the girls in the dairy industry is because the boy cows will never be able to grow up to produce any milk. So they consider them to be useless. Well, thank you for decorating me. I'm looking like an elephant, TikTok. You guys are funny. So this is why we don't drink cow's milk, because we don't want to kill baby cows. The baby boy cows are killed so that humans can steal the milk. The baby boy cows are kidnapped and then killed. Then they rip off their skin and they turn them into purses and shoes. It's very sad. If you ever see anyone with a leather jacket and it's really soft, and you touch it and it's really soft, hey, thanks for the decoration, TikTok. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. So yeah, if you ever see somebody has a leather coat and it's really soft, that's a dead baby cow. No different than murdering a puppy. Yeah, it's really sad what happens. But you know what the good news is? Is that every day is a new day to learn. Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. So you see these guys? Tap on the screen, TikTok. Tap 100 times each on these little ones. Don't eat anyone. Don't eat dogs. Don't eat pigs. Every day's a new day. Don't eat anyone. To learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. When you see me like that, it's because we're all supposed to be taking a deep breath in. Every day's a new day. Take a deep breath in. To learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. Thank you guys for being here. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. In case you've only met me today, I am vegan and I've been vegan now for almost 10 years. On June 27th, it's going to be my 10-year anniversary. 10 years of not harming any animals and purposely living my life in line with my own morals. So, you know, a lot of people say that they love animals, but can you love animals if you eat them? Can you love animals if you eat them? No, right? We know that you can't. Thanks, guys. All right, somebody's writing here, great sacrifice. I'm not sure why you're writing that. Don't know why you're writing that, but please don't spam the same thing over and over if it's not a complete sentence and it's hard to understand, okay? All right, what is somebody asking here? Can we dance? You know what? It's 5:30 in the morning here in Italy. If we start blaring the music and dancing, I'm gonna wake everybody up in my family. Right? Because my office here is in my home. Hey, thanks for the decoration. Thank you very much for the vegan donut. Guys, tap on the screen every time you see a decoration like that. Did you see it? And there was also a paper crane, which is a bird. All right, so the person whose name is Mars Bar, listen, I can't let you in because Mars bars are not vegan. And, you know, I don't want to promote that. You could change your name to Vegan Bar. That would be cool. Vegan Bar. Change your name to Vegan Bar and I'll let you in to talk to me, okay? It's easy. You just go to settings and you just change it. Hi. Welcome.
Hello.
Did you just put that decoration on my desk that popped out?
Yes, I did.
What is that? What's it called?
Oh, the little headband thing.
No, it was on the desk and it like popped out like a, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it actually is. Maybe.
Oh, I put the headband thing.
Oh, the headband. Okay, thanks for that, I guess. So thanks for coming. I'm Miss Katie. What's your name?
Angel.
Hi, Angel. Are you an angel?
My full name's Angeline, but I go by Angel.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming. Do you know how to read?
Correct. I do.
Okay, cool. So we're reading cards about prison today. Questions about prison. And we're asking people to think about why hospitals should be vegan and why hospitals and schools both together should be vegan, actually. And also prisons, right? We're thinking about what are the good reasons for that. Can you think of a reason why a hospital should be vegan?
Because it's like healthier. It's not like polluting it, because like meat is like bad to like pollute, and also people's like dietary things, and like if they're vegan, like they don't want to have to like be forced to eat
Yeah, because
something.
everyone can eat vegan foods. I mean, if they're allergic to one type of nut, okay, don't eat that. But everyone can eat vegetables, fruits, all the different kinds of nuts and seeds. Everyone can eat bread and pasta. But, you know, eating animals is something many people don't want to do anymore because it harms them. It's not good for their health, but they don't want to hurt the animals. So here's another one, a question about prisons that people asked me and I responded to, okay? So, can you read this?
Yeah. Why should... Oh, also, after this, could I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay. What should people in jail be eating? Answer. People in prison should be exposed to new ways of thinking to help them change bad habits that got them there in the first place. Part of this includes teaching them that there's nothing macho about hurting innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong to them ever.
Oh, what do you think about that?
I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So people in prison should be exposed to new ways of thinking to help them change bad habits that got them there in the first place. So usually,
My uncle went to prison once.
oh, what did he do?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, part of changing people includes teaching them that there's nothing macho about hurting anyone. Not kids, not women, not society. Nothing macho about hurting innocent animals either, who never did a single thing wrong to the prisoners ever. So every single animal that everyone eats is innocent. Like, you've never even met the animals that you're eating. Guys on YouTube, guys on TikTok, you've never met the animals that you're eating. It would be just like walking up to a child and stabbing them and eating them without them ever having done a single
Oh,
thing
that's
wrong.
what my uncle did. Well, he didn't stab the kid. He kidnapped his wife. I'm not going to talk about this on here. I'm sorry.
Okay, right. So, which of these animals should we not eat?
Neither.
Right? We should not eat dogs and we shouldn't eat pigs because they are all sentient. They feel things. Can you tell me the different ways that they are alike?
4 legs. They both smell like kind of icky. And
They don't actually. They don't actually. They don't smell icky. Well, my dog smells perfectly nice and beautiful. She doesn't have
Wait,
bad
you have
breath.
a dog?
I do. She's vegan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't having pets not against vegan values?
Well, if you adopt them, that's different. It's like adopting a child who has no parents. It's
Yeah,
a
but
good
they
thing.
can't consent to it. So I feel like it's kind of like you're taking an animal away from its own environment and making them like your pet for your own personal like thing.
Okay. So if you saw a dog in a prison, in a cage, don't you think the dog would consent to want to get out of that cage? Because that's what happened to our dog, Bella. You see, she was in a cage. She was in one of these places. Somebody had abandoned her. And we would go there to help walk the dogs. Volunteer. You go and walk the dogs to give them some exercise and help to socialize them. And our dog, Bella, we just saw her at first. She wasn't ours. And we walked her. And she's a kind of big kind of dog, big brown dog. And when we went to take her back, she did not want to go back in the cage. And she was looking at us like, I don't want to go back in this cage. But because adopting a dog is such a big responsibility, and we were not planning to adopt a dog, we were just helping to walk them. We put her back in the cage and we left and we went home. And then we thought about her. And we both felt so sad on the car ride home, putting this beautiful dog back into a cage. So the next day I said to my husband, what are you thinking about? And he said, I'm thinking about the dog, Bella, that we walked yesterday. I said, me too. I said, how do you feel? And my husband said he felt bad. And he said, maybe we should go walk her again today. And I said, yeah, let's do that. Let's go back. So we went back and we walked her again. And then both of us decided we couldn't put her back in the cage again. And so we adopted her. So vegans do adopt animals. They just don't pay for a breeder to breed them. And vegan dogs can be completely healthy eating vegan dog food. This is what it looks like. You buy it in a big container. It gets delivered to your house. You just order it online. You just Google healthy vegan pet food, vet approved. Can you read this?
This is what vet approved, vegan dog food looks like. It has taurine in it. Google it.
Yeah. All right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If there was a lion in a cage and you adopted it, would you feed it vegan food, or would you want it to eat its natural? This isn't I'm not trying to I'm just wondering if that happened, would you let it be because it's a carnivore, a lion is, or would you try to turn it vegan as well?
Okay. So that's
I'm just curious on your...
It's a very interesting hypothetical question. First of all, we're never going to be in a situation where I could adopt a lion, nor would I ever adopt a lion, because a lion would eat me. Lions eat animals, and I'm a kind of animal, and so are you. So that would not be a good idea. The problem with the way that God designed the world is God designed many animals who eat other animals. Not all. Rabbits are vegan. Giraffes are vegan. Elephants are
vegan.
Yeah, and they're huge, right? Elephants are massive, very strong. So they get all their protein from plants. So if I ever encounter a lion, it will be a very difficult situation. I would probably end up trying to fight off the lion because a lion might try to eat me. But lions aren't mean just on purpose like that. They're just going to eat you if they're hungry. Otherwise, they might not. If they're lying outside in Africa and they see animals walking by and they've just eaten, they're just going to be chilling in the sun. You're not going to go and chase them.
Yeah. I personally feel that people shouldn't own pets because I feel it does go against vegan values. Because
so what do you think? So what do you think? Well, children cannot consent to be born either. So what do you think we should have done with Bella in a cage? What you're honestly saying is we should have left her in a prison when she committed no crimes.
I don't think I don't think that shelter should exist at all.
So what should have happened?
And breeders, I don't think the whole pet concept should be a thing. I think animals should just be free in the wild.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree with you. People in general, is any dog really truly happy? Is a dog truly happy when they are always told when they can go in and when they can go out? I think they would rather be free to sniff whatever they want and for however long they want. But we live in this society where people do abandon dogs. And so vegans do adopt animals. So thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, let's tap on the screen. That was Angel. And she sounds like an angel. Sounds like somebody who's really thinking. So tap on the screen 100 times, guys, for Angel. Actually, Angel should have told you to do that. Because anyone who comes in is practicing to be a teacher here on TikTok or on YouTube. You guys are all here practicing so that you can do your own live streams. Look what it consists of. You basically put your phone on your desk like that. You sit there and you get some different animals that you could show, right? So anybody could do this. You just have to be over 18 to go live. Just get a whole bunch of little animal friends and talk about how it's important to have a vegan world. You don't even have to have cards. You can just have different animals come in, like holding them, chicken or whatever, or you can have just pictures of animals like this. And then you can do your own live streams. When I come to TikTok, I love to listen to vegan live streams, so I'd like more of you to be live streaming. You guys can do it. All right. Golden, thank you you wrote something here. How can you love plants if you eat them? Well, Golden, that was just a stupid thing to write, right? So I'm putting you in a 30-minute timeout for just writing a stupid question. Plants are not sentient. Cutting a carrot in half is not the same thing as cutting a pig in half. Pig will cry. Pig will be terrified. Pig will scream. Carrots don't feel pain, you moron. All right, let's continue. No rodeo hats, guys. All right, we have somebody who's named Vegan Tattoo. Let's see what Vegan Tattoo can do. I wonder if Vegan Tattoo can read a card for us.
I can try, yeah.
Hello, welcome to the
Hello.
live stream. I'm Miss Katie, I'm that vegan teacher, and I have been trained as a nurse and as a teacher. And I've been vegan for almost 10 years now. How about you?
Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist, and I have been vegan for a couple years now. Vegetarian off and on, but got my shit together and went vegan about 2 years ago, 1.5, 2 years ago.
That's amazing. That's really great. So what do you think about my necklace? Can you read that?
All hospitals and schools should be vegan. Yes, awesome. Yes, I agree completely.
Right? Yeah. Just it seems like a no-brainer when you're vegan, right? And it kind of dawns on you like, wait a second. Why are we bringing dead bodies into schools when we're trying to help teach children to be compassionate, good people?
Yeah, it does. It's once your brain switches over, it just seems very strange, not only for the ethical part of animal suffering, but just we don't need to eat animals. So why are we doing this, right? Like it's strange, inefficient, bad for the environment, all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Guys who you're trying to write me things, and if I'm not reading them, please put a super chat in. It's going to freeze on the screen, and I will read your comment out loud. Okay, guys on YouTube? All right. TikTok, they have a different system. They put the little decorations. They put all the hearts in. All right, guys, we have a true vegan here. So we're going to tap 100 times each. I'm going to start. Let's everybody do it. You too, all right? Let's everyone tap on the screen 100 times. Toot, toot, toot. Hey, let's tap on our little puppy. Everyone say, hi, puppy. We love you.
Hi, puppy. I love you.
So, puppy, so we're not going to eat dogs, everyone. Nobody eat dogs today. Anyone watching from China? No dogs anymore. No eating dogs or cats. And all of you people who are here everywhere else in the world, keep on tapping on the screen. I have a super chat over here. And this is a reminder to not eat anyone. Don't eat chickens, don't eat cows, don't eat pigs. I have a super chat here for $4.99 by the person whose name is Gay. Their name is Gay. They wrote it twice. And they wrote, you are very naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant. Oh, hey, what you showing us there?
I show you guys my tattoo shop. I just thought you might like to see.
All right. Okay, so
And
all right, so we're looking at a tattoo shop. Now, normally I don't let anyone turn on their cameras, but this is an exception because the person's vegan and they are an ethical vegan. I could see the symbol there. So this is your tattoo shop. Hey, thank you for the delicious fruit, guys. That's so sweet. Thank you. You're probably going to be next to talk to me. Because when you put a decoration in like that, your name goes to the top of the list. All right, that's awesome. Vegan tattoo shop. So the ink is vegan too, right?
everything is vegan. Yeah, everything in the shop is vegan. All of our equipment, and this is like just some of the stuff that we have in there.
Okay. Very cool. So you have information about veganism there, do you?
Yes, yep, we have it everywhere. And actually, hold on, let me show you one more thing.
So
This is the bathroom. Here's the bathroom, but these are like sticker. We have a bunch of stickers on the wall so people can.
that's so great. That's really great. You know, maybe you could get a marker and write some stuff, and or maybe get like, you know, one of those chalkboards and chalk, and people can write vegan messages or something. Or it could be like, sign your name if you're vegan, or I don't know. Maybe, I guess people might, if they're not vegan, they might write some mean things, but it could be kind of cool.
That's so cool.
It could be
Yeah, I
kind
want to do like, yeah. Oh, sorry.
yeah, like get every vegan who comes in to sign. So when I come in to get my vegan tattoo, I'll say, that vegan teacher was here.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, actually, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
great.
I have no tattoos so far. And you're in the United States.
Yes, I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. North Carolina. Okay. North Carolina, guys, if you're in North Carolina, go and get a vegan tattoo from this wonderful vegan. Oh, he's showing us the inside of his shop here. That's great. Thank you so much for that. I just want to go back to the super chat. So the person who wrote, "I'm naturally intelligent, gorgeous, generous, exemplary, and radiant." I really appreciate that comment so much. That is very kind of you. And I'm going to press a heart on it, and I'm going to press a thumbs up. Thank you for being such a sweetheart. And let me see, guys. Actually, you know what? Time is up. I've been here for an hour. I have been here.
You've been
Oh,
working.
what's all that you're showing me there?
This is just the tattoo ink. I was trying to zoom in on here, but I think it's too small. But it just has like the vegan symbol on it. So I was just trying to.
It's all vegan ink?
Everything's vegan. Yes, everything in here. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. But right there, that little small circle, it's a little vegan symbol. But I know it's blurry. So.
That's so awesome. A vegan tattoo artist. Wow. Maybe I'll write you a jingle.
Yeah, do it. That'd be awesome. I'll write you a jingle. It won't be good, but maybe I'll do a tattoo. I'll design a tattoo for you. How about that? I would 100% get that vegan teacher tattooed on me somewhere. 100% I would.
Wow, that would be so interesting. That vegan teacher. Maybe the little symbol. You know, just really, really tiny, right?
Yeah, the little leaf right there on your username.
Well, could be a leaf, or it could be like my logo. You see up in the top corner? I don't know if you see it, but there's I see it there. It's like a pink thing that says "That Vegan Teacher."
Watch me. Next time I message, or next time I come up here, I'll show you my tattoo.
Next time you get a tattoo, though, you should get it written backwards, because I know you have some on your neck, and if you had one like underneath or something written backwards, then for your live streams it could say like I'm vegan, but just like small somewhere like that, maybe. I don't know, just an idea.
Yeah, I'm down for it, 100%.
That'd be cool, right? Thank you so much for coming in. Wait, do you want to read a few cards since you are, before I go? About questions about prisons. By the way, everyone who's watching, please follow this wonderful dude who's vegan. Okay, his name is Vegan Tattoo Artist. He's really an ethical vegan. He totally gets it. He's not just vegan for health or something like that. He's vegan because he cares about the animals. I watch his videos all the time. I turn on my thing and it's always there. You're all, like in my regular feed, like, oh, okay.
Yep. I'm definitely not vegan for the health. I definitely eat lots of chocolate, so we definitely not vegan for that.
Yeah, I love chocolate. Vegan chocolate without milk in it, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. Oat milk chocolate, 100%. Yes.
Yeah, we just have to be careful not to eat too much unhealthy food. Mostly should be whole foods. Oh, here's a super chat. Person wrote, hey, thank you to Gay, who wrote, my friend Nick Kerr loves being a gay vegan. Well, that's so nice, Gay. I'm so happy that your friend Nick Kerr, I'm going to put a heart on that because that person sounds really wonderful if they are vegan.
Tell Mr. Kerr to come get a tattoo, man. We're LGBTQ friendly. We're vegan. Mr. Kerr can roll in here anytime. Free tattoos for vegans. So I'll tattoo Nick.
All right. Okay, here we go. That's true. All right, here we go. Please read.
Okay. Questions about prisons. Question 183. But aren't vegan foods expensive? Why should we spend money on criminals who don't care about society? Answer.
Oh, is it? Wait. Let's pause for a second. Isn't that interesting? So somebody thinks that the vegan foods are expensive, and they're like, why should we waste money on these criminals? Okay.
There's so much wrong with that.
And the answer?
Yes. Healthy vegan foods like rice, beans, lentils, potatoes, cabbage, carrots, tofu, grains, peanut butter, toast, and locally grown produce that's in season aren't expensive. Let's teach them these facts.
Yes. What do you think?
Perfectly correct. Vegan diet, plant-based diet is far less expensive than a diet that includes animal flesh.
Right.
For sure.
You know what I started to call it is a plant-exclusive diet. You know why? Instead of a plant-based diet. I say plant-exclusive because what I've noticed is restaurants are lying. They're using the word plant-based, and when I went in there and I saw there was eggs and milk, they said, yeah, but we're based on plants. We also have other products, but we're based on plants. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, they're not based at all.
Right.
Lame.
It's like when you say, my salad is based on fruit, but there's a few nuts in there, or something like it's mostly that, but Still. So I use the term plant exclusive now. When I
like
think
that.
of it, yeah. All right. So, yeah. What else can we do to help prisoners?
Okay, what else can we do to help prisoners? While in jail, prisoners can become experts at cooking vegan dishes without meat, dairy, or eggs, like the vegan versions of lasagna, burritos, chilies, burgers, lentil soups, healthy smoothies, and so many more things. This will give them a sense of pride so they can potentially open a vegan restaurant when they get out. Heck yeah. Perfect.
Isn't that awesome? Imagine if
That'd be
all
great.
the prisoners, when they were in the prison, they took classes about nutrition. Where do you get your iron? Well, you can get it from spinach, and you can up your iron intake if you mix it with vitamin C. Where do you get your protein? Plants have protein. Like if they taught everything, all how to
Yes.
cook, every prisoner would come out and would be like such an asset to society. They would be
At least with that. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so sorry.
it would be so they would save so many animals. And imagine like let's face it, most people in prison are men, right?
Right, majority.
Yeah, so as you're in prison and you're chopping vegetables and you're like, learning how to cook these delicious vegan chilies and everything, every prisoner would come out, I think, with more love in their hearts if they were forced to watch the documentaries that we've watched and to really understand why it's important to be kind to animals. Now imagine if every person who went to prison came out and they took a course and they were a vegan chef. Like
Okay, awesome.
women like come out of prison. Yeah, women would be like, "You're vegan? You mean you like to
Right.
you like to cook? You went to prison and you came out a better person? Let's hang out." As
Yeah,
opposed to, "Yo, I just got out of prison." I came out of prison with a carrot. Like I came out of prison and I'm healthy and I want to make the world a better place and I want to cook for you. I think I should go into I think I should talk to the authorities about this, because
You'd probably be great.
I
You'd
really
be great in the.
I really think we're onto something. All prisons should be vegan. It's so basic. Don't bring dead bodies into a prison. Anyway, last card on the subject. By the way, thank you guys so much for everybody who's liking the live stream. Thanks, guys, for tapping for our wonderful guest. Brian here is vegan, and he has a vegan tattoo shop. And I want all of you guys to follow him, everyone on TikTok. And let's tap on the screen and send him some love, Send him a couple of little roses. That would be so sweet. All right, here we go. Last card.
Okay, question 185. It sounds like you're saying that if someone becomes vegan, there's no downside to it. Am I understanding you correctly? Answer: yes, now you're getting it. When people become vegan, everybody wins and nobody loses. It's great for the animals, the planet, and also for humanity at large.
Right. Thank you so much. You
Thank
read
you. Thanks for
all these cards.
Yay.
Yay. Hey, listen, I
This
know
game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just want, did you hear about this? The Mason guy that got out of prison, the one that he got put into prison for 17 years for like damaging a slaughterhouse or something like that, or some kind of a factory. He was in prison for 17 years. Nobody got unalive. No animals got unalive, just property damage. But he just got out. He was in there for 17 years. He was actually went in. He was identified female when he went in, but he transitioned in prison. And he was a vegan, right? That's why he caused this property damage. But he got 17 years. 17. No people got hurt. No animals got hurt. He just damaged these like animal cruelty places. And but he just got out like last month. I just read about it the other day. I thought it was really interesting.
I didn't even know about that. Wow.
Yeah.
Has anybody been interviewing him?
I don't know. I found out about it late last night. I didn't do much more research, just other than looking up what he did and making sure he was vegan. But yeah, I think that he's just trying to readjust after almost 20 years. People get less for unaliving people or harming children or harming women. But yeah, it's
This
wild,
is how
man.
powerful and cruel the meat industry is, the egg industry, the dairy industry, fur industry, all of them. Sickening, absolute sick to the core. Horrific.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming in. I got to go get some breakfast. It's 6:02 here in the morning. Sun's up. My husband's probably waiting for me at the kitchen table. I wish you a wonderful day, my friend. I look forward to hearing from you all the time here. And because you sort of save the day when people are, struggling to read. You read really well, and you're such a positive asset to the community. Is it okay if I give you a hug?
Yes, of course. I love a hug.
Yay!
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Miss Katie.
What a sweetheart. Guys, I want to thank every single person for coming here to my live today. Thank you everyone on YouTube who put in a super chat. If you have a last second super chat that you want to put in, I'm here to read it. Guys, on TikTok, I'll be doing another live stream in a few hours, okay? So I'm in the middle of writing a new song, a dance song. So I'm going to be working on that most of the day. But thank you guys for coming in, and hopefully we will see you in a couple of hours, wherever you are in the world. I love you guys. Bye. You guys on YouTube, let me just read if you have anything else to say really quickly here. So the person named Shadow, yeah, we were born vegan. We were born vegan because we were born not wanting to hurt animals, and because veganism is not a diet. It's a moral stance against the exploitation of sentient beings. We are sentient, and so are the animals. The animals are sentient because they feel pain, and they want to live. All right. So what else we have? Somebody writes, Black Lives Matter. Okay, so I'm going to put you in a timeout because you wrote that you think that God is better than vegans, which is just a lie. God is not better than vegans. God is not doing anything to help the animals. Vegans are helping the animals, not God. And let's see what else we have here. Somebody wrote veggies, tofu, and I can't see. Oh wait, that's the one that I pinned before. Okay, all right, that's right. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna unpin the message now. Okay, let's see. Well, yes, we're born vegan. Before I go, a lot of your messages are actually crossed out. So tofu. Tofu is a food that you can buy. It's really fun to cut, and you can blend it into any other foods that you're eating that are like stews or soups or chilies, and they add a lot of good, healthy protein. So yeah, vegans in the Olympics eat tofu. Hey, that's so cute. You wrote, okay, red, apple, orange. You wrote different vegan foods in different colors. So thank you for that. Nice. All right, guys, I have to give you a big hug and say goodbye because I have to go now. But I'll see you in a couple of hours, okay? Thank you. Love you guys.